Have you ever wondered why some costs, no matter how much you try to reduce them, never seem to budge? Welcome to the world of fixed costs. Picture this. You're a chocolatier, and you've just opened your first chocolate factory. You've installed a shiny new chocolate making machine that cost you $10,000 per month. No matter if you make one chocolate bar or 1 million, your machine costs will remain the same. That's what we call a fixed cost. Now, let's add a twist to this chocolate tale. Suppose you decide to calculate your cost per chocolate bar. You think, well, if I can produce 1,000 bars a month, my machine cost per bar is $10. Sounds reasonable, right? However, what happens if you only manage to produce 500 bars in the first month? Suddenly your machine cost per bar doubles to $20. And what if you produce 2,000 bars the next month? Your cost per bar drops to $5. But did the cost of your machine change? No, it's still $10,000. What changed was the number of chocolate bars you produced. This is a perfect example of unitized fixed costs. It's the practice of dividing a fixed cost by the number of units produced, giving a per unit cost. While it may seem like a useful way to understand costs, it can be misleading. The underlying fixed cost remains the same, regardless of the number of units produced. In the world of management accounting, it's essential to understand the nature of your costs. Fixed costs, like your chocolate making machine, remain constant irrespective of your production levels. Unitizing these costs can lead to a misunderstanding of your true costs and can cause some unpleasant surprises. So, remember our chocolatier's tale and think twice before you unitize your fixed costs. Always keep in mind the true nature of fixed costs. They remain constant no matter how many units you produce. And that's the sweet truth about fixed and unitized fixed costs. It's not about how many chocolate bars you make, it's about understanding your costs and making smart financial decisions. So the next time you're faced with a fixed cost, remember to factor in its true nature and don't be fooled by unitized costs. So, to recap, fixed costs are constant, irrespective of the number of units produced. Unitizing these costs can lead to misunderstandings and incorrect financial decisions. Always remember the true nature of your costs and don't be deceived by the allure of unitized costs. And that's the tale of fixed and unitized fixed costs. It's a tale that's as relevant to a chocolatier as it is to an accountant or a savvy consumer. So remember, don't get fooled by unitized costs. Understand the true nature of your expenses and make smart financial decisions. After all, knowledge is power, and profit